Hi there. Welcome to Admitad Onboarding. Today we're going to set up your Advertiser account. It's important to set up your Admitad profile so the publishers can see what your brand stands for, as well as any important guidelines or rules that you would like them to follow. To get started, click on Choose Plan. Pick a plan you previously agreed on with the Admitad Manager. After choosing a plan, please provide us with the required documents and payment details. For example, if you operate in the US, you need to list these documents. Send the documents to an email specified in the guide as shown. Don't forget to mention your login in the email. You can find your login in the upper right corner. If you have already submitted all the required documents and information, please proceed to the next step. Click on the Start button next to fill out the General Program Settings. Then, you will be redirected to the General Program Settings page. Choose the currency in which you will pay publishers. The chosen currency has to match the currency of the Admitad invoices. Now, let's skip ahead to the tracking link for the website field, where you need to create a tracking link. For this, add a slash at the end of the link. Copy the necessary parameters. You can find them in the hint below and add them after the slash. Here is an example. Here is what the final link should look like. Make sure that you have all the necessary parameters in your link. Now, scroll down to the program regions. Select the regions in which you have stores or delivery. This way, you will get publishers who attract traffic from the selected regions. Categories. You should only pick one category and subcategory in the main program category section, and make sure that it corresponds to products or services on your website. If your brand provides a variety of different products or services, you can pick several subcategories in the program category section. For example, if you sell outdoor clothing, you can pick the online stores category, then pick apparel, footwear, accessories, and sports and outdoor subcategories. This information helps publishers understand whether their type of traffic is appropriate for your segment. Finally, click on Save Changes. Now, let's return to the onboarding page and move on to the next section. Click on the Start button next to Add a Program Description. You will be redirected to the Program Description page. In the title field, enter the name of your brand. In the website URL field, add the link to your brand's website. Publishers will be able to go to the website and see if their traffic aligns with your products or services. In the Alternative Program Names field, specify possible spellings of the program name, even with typos separated by commas. That way, publishers can easily find your program in the Admitad Store catalog, even if they enter the name incorrectly. Logo. Upload your logo in the SVG format. In the description field, you will see some hints to help you write your program description. However, it can be easily removed and you can enter your own information. First two sentences can highlight how excellent your brand is and provide a short history of your brand. Lastly, provide any benefits that will make your program more attractive for the publishers. For example, AOV, average order value on your website, cookie lifetime, information about how often creative materials and codes get updated for your program, and etc. You can remove any of the items if you wish, but we recommend that you complete them all. Since using this information, publishers will be able to better promote your program. Brief description. Write 1 or 2 sentences about your company. This description will be seen by publishers in the mailing list for new programs. You can also just copy the first 2 sentences from the general program description. When you fill in all the fields, be sure to click Save. And if you would like to see what your program will look like in the catalog, click Preview. Let's return to the onboarding page and move on to the section ahead. Click on the Start button next to the Add Program Rules. On this page, you need to list any of the restrictions that publishers should be aware of when working with your program. For example, if you don't want publishers to use your brand name in contextual advertising or any other ads, be sure to specify it here. There is also a template in the field with tips on what to write. Click Save, and let's return to the onboarding page and move on to the next section. Click on the Start button next to Set up Traffic Sources. On this page, you need to choose which traffic sources you are willing to work with. Traffic sources are the ways publishers drive users to your website. For example, they can place ads about your company on their blog, add coupons to their coupon site, or create contextual advertisements campaigns. If you are not familiar with any of the traffic types, click on the question to the right of it, or click on the link below the video for a more detailed explanation of each traffic source. Show on Program Page column. We advise to keep this enabled for all the traffic types since publishers need to see all the permissions and restrictions. Permissions. We recommend allowing as many traffic types as possible to get more publishers. However, if you are strongly against working with some types of traffic, select Forbidden. Some types of traffic have subcategories. For these types, you can set permissions separately. For example, you can ban TikTok here, but allow Facebook on your program. In the Automatic Connection of Publishers column, you can configure automatic connection of publishers with the appropriate type of traffic. Then, when a publisher with a suitable type of traffic clicks Connect, they will immediately be connected to the program and will be able to start generating traffic. They will not have to wait until you confirm their request manually. By default, all publishers will connect to you at once. If you want to manually review and approve publisher applications with a certain type of traffic, for example, contextual advertising, then uncheck the boxes. And click Save. Now, return to the onboarding page and move on to the next section, Integration. Click on the Start button next to Add a Target Action. Click Add First Action. On this page, you can determine publishers' commission rate per action or sale. We do not recommend creating more than one action because this will complicate the integration process. In the name field, specify your target action or what you are paying for. For example, paid order, sale, lead. Skip the channel field. Type field. If you want to pay for sales, select Sale. If you would like to reimburse publishers for a registration or an application on your website, then select Lead. Do not use the click option. Skip the Allow for Cookies Lifetime section. Hold period. Specify as listed in the contract. Status field, select Active. Skip Vendor Action field. Commission field. Specify the size and type of bid, how much publishers will receive for each action. Before specifying, refer to the contract. Subtract 30% from the amount indicated there, and indicate the resulting figure in the field. Let's look at an example. If you listed 15% for commission in the agreement, you are going to take that number and multiply it by 0.3, which equals to 4.5. Subtract 4.5 from 15 and you will get 10.5%. You are going to write 10.5 in the commission field and pick percent. That is how much publishers will receive for each action. The rest is service commission. You can see service commission in the statistics of the program. Now click Create. Once again, let's return to the onboarding page and go to the next section. Click on the Start button next to Set up Data Submission to Admitad. To work with Admitad, you need to set up the actions tracking of users brought by Admitad publishers on your website and send the data about orders of these users to Admitad. On this page, you'll see a description of what integration is and why it's important to set it up correctly. Click Next. If you have a site on a ready-made platform that is listed here, select this platform. However, if your platform is not listed, go to the Custom tab and choose one of the options. We recommend consulting with your developers before choosing a particular method. Click Next. Click on the Integration Setup Guide. You will see instructions for setting up tracking. If you have a site on one of the CMS platforms and you have access to the admin panel, then you can set up tracking yourself by following the instructions. If you have a custom site, then your developers should set up the tracking. Please send them this instruction. When setting up tracking, you will need to specify the values of several variables, such as action code, campaign code, and tariff code. You can find them over here. It's important to note that by the time you set up tracking, you should have already created a target action. If you haven't done so, please go back to the previous part and make sure you follow this process chronologically. When you're finished with setting up tracking, you need to test if everything is working correctly. To do so, visit this page again and scroll down to the Integration Testing section. Open the testing guide. Then, follow the test link from the Integration Testing section and complete the target action. If your target action is a paid order, then place a test order. Check that the order is displayed in the statistics. To do so, go to Reports and check the availability of the test order in the statistics. You can also check other items specified in the instructions, like the sale amount and the action time and date. Now, let's return to the onboarding page. Scroll down to the Tools for Publishers section, skip the Add a Banner category step, and click the Start button next to Upload Banners. In the upper right-hand corner of the screen, click on Add a new category. Then, you are going to be redirected to the Adding New Banners page, step 1 of 2. Please leave the link field blank. Skip the Access Rights and Program Regions sections. Now scroll down to the bottom and click Continue. you are going to be redirected to Adding New Banners page, step 2 of 2. Here you can add banners of appropriate sizes and see the preview of the banners. Please note that only certain size banners and file formats are allowed. To find out more about the appropriate banner sizes, refer to the link below this video. Click Save. Once again, return to the onboarding page and the Tools for Publishers section. If you have any ongoing sales or promotions, you can add them to your Admitad program so that publishers can use them to promote your brand. Click on Start next to Upload Coupons and Promo Codes. On the top right, click on Add New Coupon or Deal. In the brief description, describe the deal or coupon you are going to add. For example, you can write 50% off on all accessories. If a user needs to enter a promo code to get a discount specified in the promo code field. If a deal has limitations, provide them in additional terms. For example, the deal only works for new customers, or the minimum order amount is $100. In the language field, choose the language of the brief description and additional terms. This way, publishers can easily find coupons in the language their audience speaks. In the Categories field, pick categories to which the coupon will apply. For instance, if it's 30% off on all accessories, choose the Accessories and Bags category. In type of coupon or deal, choose the suitable type. It can be a discount on order, free delivery, or a gift on order. If the deal is valid in a specific country or countries, select them in Regions. Otherwise, leave the All option. Select the coupon format. If you filled the promo code field, and it's a promo code. If not, then it's a deal. In the Time of Action field, set the start and expiration time of your deal or promo code. Please note that the start and end times are set in UTC+3 time zone. No matter your time zone, the coupons and codes will be running in the UTC+3 time zone. If a deal or promo code works continuously and doesn't have an expiration date, don't add the start and end date, but check the Unlimited box. Set up the coupon expiration date reminder so you can extend it timely or get to prepare new coupons. Check the Notify box and choose when you need to be notified. It can be 3 days prior to the expiration date or 7 days or anything you would like. The reminder alert will be sent to the email specified in the account settings. In the Status field, select Active. Skip the Do Not Display as Coming Soon field. In the Transition link, specify a link to a deal page so that users can get straight to the deal page or a page of a discounted product. In order to do that, open a new tab in the browser, go to your website, open the deal page or a page of a discounted product, and copy the URL. Paste that URL into the Transition link field. If there is no slash at the end of the link, add it. And after the slash, add necessary Admitad parameters, as you can see on the screen. Skip the Exclusive field. In the Coupon Discount field, enter the discount rate or the absolute discount value with the currency, for example 13% or $2. You can write in the 13 here and pick percent on the right and vice versa. Skip the promo code or deal targeting section and click Save. Add all the other coupons in the same way. Congratulations! You have set up your program successfully. Now, click Submit for approval. Admitad employees will check your settings. If everything is okay, your program will be launched and you'll be notified via email. If there are problems, you will also be notified via email about what should be fixed. Thank you, and we look forward to working with you. Goodbye.